I feel like for safety purposes, the Republican Party really needs to mount a set of lights and that beeping noise on Donald Trump's ample, dirty, diapered ass. Because the motherfucker just keeps backing down on tariffs, backing down on China. And now this whole thing with Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. Donald Trump did these tariffs. He thought it was a smart idea. But as we found out, it is devastating to our economy. Things are looking bad and they're going to get worse. And Donald Trump does not like to take blame, does not like to admit he was wrong. So he started going after Jerome Powell, the Fed chair. He thinks he should be dropping interest rates, which would help the economy. But it wouldn't even help Donald Trump's fucking economy. But he went hard after Jerome Powell. He even talked about firing him, which is funny because he doesn't have the power to fire Jerome Powell. In fact, Jerome Powell was asked if Donald Trump asked you to resign, would you do it? Jerome Powell said, no, I'm not going to do that. So Donald Trump kept pushing, and somebody said, can you fire Jerome Powell? And Donald Trump can't admit when he's a weak-ass bitch, so he says, oh, trust me, if I said Jerome Powell needs to go, he would go very quickly, which is not true. Jerome Powell would flip him off and keep doing what he's doing. So anyway, when this is all going on, the economy is taking a big hit because the idea of him trying to fire or actually firing Jerome Powell would be devastating, even worse than what we've seen for this economy and probably throughout the world. So people started pushing back, oligarchs. People around him said, Donnie, you can't even talk like that because it fucks up the stock market. So Donald Trump comes out today and says, yeah, I'm not going to fire Jerome Powell. Never was going to fire Jerome Powell. See, this is what Donald Trump does. He pulls something out of his ass. He does it. It's wrong, and he fails. He won't admit he fails, but people around him will force him to back down. And that's all Donald Trump does is back down. Republicans think he's a tough guy. I haven't seen a fucking tough guy in Donald Trump as yet. Stick to something, push through it, see it through, and fail if it fails or win if it wins. But Donald Trump can't do that. Donald Trump always fucking backs down.